Oh no. I've lost. Oh well. That's fine. Oh, I ruined my hotbar too. That's fine. And I forgot my code for that thing, so we'll just go with REPL1. I like to do things by hand anyway. Is there... I think if we go just deep slate bricks... What if we do this? Replace all stone bricks. Oh, replace stone bricks. Deep slate bricks. I don't even know that you can see that from inside. Yeah, that's almost down a floor. See that from down here? No. Oh, because we got stairs across here. Nice. Where is that? No, there's an extra floor, so we could actually go 2. Cool. Good to know. So let's... What is it? Oh, it's just X1. That's right. And that's not what I want. Fine. Deep slate. Can't see it. I think what I'm gonna do... Still can't see it. Lovely. Now, is there any full bricks on the top up here? There is not. I could put full bricks. How awkward would it look to have the occasional... Oh, that's where the tree is, so that doesn't even matter. Can't go higher than that. think it's bad. I think that's fine. It might be a bit weird, though, to do the gray concrete higher. So I think we'll stick to putting the gray concrete on at least the second floor only. Cool. And then oh, I lost my Ripple 1. Oh, I could just do it with this tool. That's fine. Ripple 1. Montezuma! How's it going, man? Sorry for the weird camera things. I need to fix that. But these streams are not super official anyway. How's it going, man? Made any, Wait, I can fix it right now. What am I doing? How's this? Okay, I think that's better. Hopefully we'll be better. Been working on any cool projects lately? We'll add 2 cobblestone. And where's our stone brick stairs? I think we can get away with just adding 1 stone wall there. All right, now I had this idea for light, I think it's a light gray concrete powder. I wanted to try this under all of these dark, deep slate. Oh no! All right, I'll show you a trick with this. String. And you put a piece of string under it, and then you can stick powder and it'll float on top of it. Not that we have to keep it, but... Is that too much? That might be too much. I think that's too much. I think what we're gonna do instead is I think that works better. A little consistency with the top, but kind of breaks up the bricks as well. I'm okay with that. We'll roll with that for now. Looks great. Didn't even notice what was wrong, but the castle seriously looks great. I've been working on my big Emporium build. Oh man, I have seen it. trying to finish up soon. Man, that build is a huge build. What a massive, massive project. Glad that you're still cranking away on it. That's basically what I'm doing with this castle, is I know that it's going to take me forever to still finish it, but that's okay. I've come to terms with that we're family men. We're busy. Life is the way that it is. There's no reason to be upset about it. We just get done what we can get done, and what we can't, we don't, and that's okay. Cool that you're still grinding away on your mega project, though. I haven't actually gotten a chance to do much in Minecraft recently, so this is kind of nice. It's literally streaming is kind of my way of forcing me to get back to it. So, wall. I think what I'm going to do is put polished on the bottom down here on all of these. And then the question is, do I add it at the top as well? I think I might. Considering starting a new world on Java next year? Oh man. But your world is so old, you've done so much in it. I don't know, man. I love the history of your world, but I get the desire to start something a little bit fresh, start something a little bit new. A breath of fresh air into something that you've been working on for a very, very long time. Okay, I had a crazy idea, and I'm going to try it. Or not even try it, but I'm going to check it out. I was thinking about it the other day, and I was like, I want to texture this top up here. And I know that a lot of people use bricks. They do, like, brick stairs and stuff to it. Ooh, mud bricks might be interesting as well. But for texturing this, is orange too bright? Like, there's two different things. There's you get fade at the top and you get dark at the bottom. At least if I'm remembering correctly when I did my research. Yeah, fade at the top, dark at the bottom. Fade at the top, dark at the bottom. But I don't know that this is actually like fade, because I think that's really bright. It's almost like that needs to be the stuff that's at the bottom. Though I think it might be too bright for down here too. I think acacia logs might be too bright. And then let's put a layer of this up here just to see how this looks. Okay, that's not bad. What I might do, though, is mud. Oh, we only have packed mud blocks. To get the stairs, it's got to be bricks. That's almost too much texture up there. Maybe. Interesting. I'll think about it. Go ahead and put a few more of these down here. I'm not sold on this, but I'm willing to give it a try. Let's go very far away. Are you starting Java? Like, is your wife and Sam gonna be joining you on Java? I think it's just too orange. It's really, really bright orange. We do have the bricks that can break it up, and then I think we also have polished. What I might end up doing is changing all the... That's really interesting, actually. Like, if we change the whole roof here... Let's try it. I can always change it back. Let's grab you. And grab you. This is the nice part about working in creative. All right, // Oh, I don't want to reload shaders. That's fine. // replace granite with polished granite. What did I do wrong? Oh, granite. Polished granite. Replace granite stairs. Polished granite stairs. So if I have this as kind of a base, we have more red with the bricks, and then we can come in with normal granite, and we might be able to do this at the top, which will look like up here is far more weathered than down below. And I still want to figure out how to make it look like they've done some repairs to it. Ooh. Let's just do this middle section for now. And whether this... Okay, that might work. That might work. I might not need more than that. And then you can come in with some bricks down here to make this look even more kind of vibrant. I think... Oh, I've kind of gotten mixed up here. Sometimes I was using stone, sometimes I was using not stone. Let's do the brick. But we could also do brick upside down to give it a little bit extra shadow depth to it. I think that's getting somewhere. Needs a bit more work, but it's getting somewhere. I wanted to do subtle gradients, but with blocks that actually made sense. Like, I didn't want to just jump straight into, you know, mushroom blocks and insanity like that. That's just not my kind of style of building. I like it to make a little bit more sense. So I want to use materials that would be proper for it, but I can see a world in which it was bricks and then they came back in some places and had to kind of plaster, fix a little bit here, a little bit there, and some of these main granite tiles have kind of worn down over time. Maybe in fact that's actually where the bricks are the repair more than the granite, right? Because it's like, hey, we can just slap on a couple bricks and call it a day. Oop. We can even... Oop. Okay, I think that works. Yeah, let's mix some of this granite into the brick as well to break that up, because too much brick also looks a little bit too industrial. It looks too modern. That's been my issue with brick for a long time, has always been that it's almost too clean. But that gives a subtle little extra hint of red towards the bottom. We can maybe mix in a little bit of it up here as well. Ooh. Let's put one here. Yeah, once the rest of this is kind of gradiented out, I think it'll look all right. Oh yeah, question. So while exploring your world, I noticed all the custom terrain and things like the big ice crater impact. Did you make the terrain around the world? So no. Good question. I only made the mountains over here that you see in a terrain, not world edit, but whatever. There's one of those map editors that I did do the mountain terrain. However, I made the mountains. I like the mountains. They have problems, but they're okay. But they broke a lot of like these ice. You can actually see where there's a bunch of holes all over here where these ice spikes used to be, and it deleted all of these ice spikes. It also caused issues in a bunch of, not even just the ice spikes, but the ocean over here, like all along this coast over here. It's all messed up, and I have not spent time fixing it. It deleted a ton of grass everywhere. So like all of these little grass things here, there's supposed to be actual, you know, like long grass in those spots, and there isn't. It's not anywhere. So I like the mountains. I hate that it did all of this stuff to my world, and I could revert it, but it's like the amount of effort either way is too much, and so I'm just like, I'll come back in and fix all of this eventually, and then I'm probably not going to mess with terrain stuff anymore because it's too high risk to break the world in a substantially impactful way, and so I'm if I do any more custom stuff, it'll just be by hand, and again, that's a lot of work. But I'd rather do the work and have the world look the way that I'd actually want it to look than have the world broken and really a mess. And I also, even for the lore in the world, I have a whole headcanon story for not even just Minecraft, but my Minecraft world. And I want to, I've got reasons for why the world's biomes are kind of the way that they are. And so I'm okay with there being some biome stuff that's not perfect. So I'm gonna just kind of leave it at that. Is there a place, or is there a place download worlds like that? Oh yeah, no, I didn't go anywhere and download. This whole world has been custom by myself, and I like customizing it. But I also decided that I wanted to kind of work with the terrain a little bit more rather than trying to custom make my own terrain, in that it's more interesting when you're limited to what already exists. I will say this, let me know if the music's a little loud, but it is a personal pet peeve of mine when Minecrafters, every build that they do, they just flatten out this huge chunk of land and they just make it ridiculously flat. And they're like, okay. And you can tell if you do any like Matica stuff, you know that the reason why they flattened everything was because they built it in a flat world to see whether or not they liked it. And it's much easier to copy stuff over into a world with Matica if you're copying it from a flat surface. But man, does it kill like creativity and some really unique, like I'm gonna change the days here 1 second. Time set, we're just gonna go day. One of the things I love about this village over here that I built early on in the world is there is not a single house that's on one plane. Nearly every house and building in some form or fashion has some height variation somewhere to it. Whether it's literally built on the edge of a wall because over here things kind of fell down, or some of them have basements and stuff. Some of them, again, like it's this house over here starts this block high, and then they had to build all of these steps around it to step up to that area. And yeah, there's some that you have to kind of walk up here to get up into it, and some you have to walk even higher to get up into it because of the terrain. And it also allows for some really interesting, and I think a lot of people miss this. Flips talks about this in some of his videos, where you get to actually like see down into the world. There's so much, you're literally looking at roofs when you're looking over here because everything drops down, which would make sense because it's all flowing down towards the river that's over here, right? This is where everything kind of drops down into. But then it also means you get the beauty of the church rising and everything. The height variation, level variation is something that just people don't mess around with nearly enough. Anyway, so all that to be said, I think that it's fun to be challenged by different height variations. Even in here, you know, you walk up. So even when it came to the castle, logically, they would have put a lot of time and effort into making, oh, that was cool. I'll show you this real quick. And I'm one who doesn't enjoy when builders do nothing but just show off their builds. Like, hey, you're here to build. Why are you not building? But in here, literally, they have a lower floor, and then you go up the stairs to get into the upper floor because there's, you know, just that height variation. I love stuff like that. And so up here, yes, technically speaking, there are chunks of the castle that are flat, but that's because they built up to it. Like, look at this. This whole basement area goes from down here all the way up. If I had just leveled all of this completely flat, either the whole castle would be built on the high or the low. But it adds way more interest when the castle's on these unique planes and angles and stuff, and it all makes for a much more textured experience. So, very organic. Now, the path in here is flat. However, that doesn't mean that the buildings are flat, right? So in some of these buildings are higher and lower, and there's basements that you come up, like this over here. You go down to get to the bottom of the barracks building, but then you can go up and get to the top of the barracks building. So they've definitely done more leveling of the areas in here, but even this is all so many different levels, and once I add more texture into it, hopefully you can see the levels a little bit better. And just makes things way more interesting. But since you're here, Montezuma, I'll show you really quickly. We were talking briefly about how to parkour in, and you can see if you can do this. I don't know if it's technically possible because I'm really bad at parkour, but nothing against, enigmatic or lightmatica. But yeah, I can always tell on Minecraft Timelapse he's using exactly. Okay, so if you cross this little land bridge over here, I think that, if I was good at it, you can do, maybe, if you can get up to this one here, and then up to here, and then I think it's this one here. There we go. Get to that corner, this corner, this corner. It allows you to get, when you don't fall off, over here. Once you're on this side of the wall, you cross the wall over here. Now this is a little tricky, but there's a button right up here, and you have to be right on the edge. There you go. To be able to press the button and get, missed it. And get in the door before it closes. You gotta be really fast. Come on, I've done it before. And of course I'm not gonna be able to do it on stream. There we go, and we're in. The redstone here is semi-broken. I don't know that this is gonna work or not. Nope, it's not gonna work. So I gotta fix the redstone here. So you might not even be able to do it. But I have a friend who's really good at redstone, and that's supposed to open it and close it, and then this is also supposed to open and close it. But I need to figure out how to do the T flip-flop thing that I'm not very good at. But yeah, that's hidden behind the chest that's up here. And all of this is inside this building. You come up the stairs, and you're on the wall. This is probably the most likely to get spotted by guards, and likely you'd get shot here. But if you come over here, come on. This is where I don't know the fancy like bounce on stuff. There's some parkour stuff where you like jump and bounce on a block to get extra height on your next jump. Okay, and you come over here. This is another one that I was like, I need a parkour person who actually knows if this is possible. So my thought is that right here, where there's an actual fence post. So you actually go up a smidgen on that fence post if it's possible to do the double bounce to get from the fence post up to the wall up there. It may not be possible. I may need to... See, it's hard to do in creative because I can't double jump. Yeah, that may not be possible. So I might end up coming back in here and putting like a stone slab. Let's do slab. Stone brick slab down here. Just to make it hard, but not impossible to be able to get up onto the wall. Anyway, moving on. So then once you're up here, come over here, get up to here, open the window, not the gate. Now, I think I opened the window like that. There we go. Now you can get in, close behind you. So now you're in the storage room, which allows you to sneak up through. You're in the painting room, up the stairs. Oh, did I go the wrong way? This is into the dance room. No, this is right. Through here. Through here. And you're into the king's chambers, the lower level. You come up to the top, and there's the bedroom. I love this armor. And then you murder the king. But before you know it, he's actually able to escape. There it is. Watch this. And then the king can run out the back door and fall to his death because I haven't built the staircase to get out of here. There's actually that's not necessarily supposed to go to the storage room, but that's a turret. I think the door for that will be out here, and you can go up and down the turret, and the king can escape when needed, but... Need to be a half block taller. Oh, okay, so... Yeah, I tried to do it. Okay, so this here would need to be a half block taller then, huh? Interesting. I could probably figure something out. If I added a slab, it might not be that noticeable that it's a little bit different. But then that makes me wonder if I even need that other slab there. Because if you... Yeah, came over here... No, see, I think, yeah, it still have to be one slab lower, right? Because you can only jump one up. Oh, we could do it like that. Oh. Yeah, okay, that's possible. Now, what if we did it further along? That's definitely not nearly as... Oh, we could probably even go further. Now we're getting somewhere. See, this is why I needed you, Montezuma. Oh, that's so cool! It's just this one block in the corner that's slipped a little bit and it's hanging out at a weird angle that allows you to jump from that to here. Oh, yeah, that's awesome. Oh, I fell down again. That's okay. And the only way to get up there is to walk that Assassin's Creed style. There we go. And then we're in. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so I need to fix the redstone. I might need to I might find a way to go from this stairwell here. That's not even here. Getting mixed up now. Where's the door to get down? Oh, it's here. So it's a pretty long ways to go from once you're into the castle gate there, all the way across the wall to over here. So I might need to find some other secretive way to get through here, but it'd be cool. I'll figure that out. That's fun. Yeah, I really wanted that castle feel where you're like crawling along the edge and there's like guards that are walking along. You're just like slide. Don't notice me. Don't notice me. I'm here to steal all of the king's riches. Ah! And now I'm stuck. How do I get out of here? I can just come up here to the wall. Fun stuff. Gotta go. Gotta go outside with the kid for a while. Do that. I was actually outside with the kid earlier today. Now he's down for a nap. So have a great day. Thanks for dropping by. And thanks for checking out the castle. I'll send the world to you again once I actually get the rest of it textured and detailed and all that stuff so you can check it out. But have a good one. Bye. With the roof block, you lowered its possible thing. Oh, okay. Maybe just with the... I like the way that I did it. We're good. Let's add these in here. And then I think if I get the deep slate block or bricks, probably will look fine to replace all of these, which will add a little more shadow and depth to the wall, and it shouldn't look bad from the inside. Oh yeah, that's a lot more depth to it. Nice. Okay, so now the question is, do I deep slate stairs? I could also maybe... Now, I'd put that there. But I could put a single brick. No, I don't like that. I think I actually messed with that last time, too. Sometimes simpler is better. Let's get a polished andesite. You're just chiseled stone brick, yeah. Man, if only we had chiseled andesite. What would that look like? Ooh. I have an idea. I don't hate that at all. In fact, I actually like that a lot. Can we get away? That might be too much. So the other thing is that down here, it all kind of sticks out from the window one. I don't think we can do that up here, because even if I put the window in here, which would kind of look like that. No, it's not terrible. It matches that a little bit better. What if we did the same deep slate bricks here? Oh, those are walls. We have a deep slate wall down here. That might be kind of the visual difference that I'm seeing then. Okay, interesting. So you do get the deeper window effect, but you get it kind of on either side of the window. And I guess you get the same thing if you did it like this, right? Oop. Yeah, same thing. And then what we could do... come back. Going too quickly. Oh, I killed the smoke. Oh, is that going to leak through there? I hope not. I gotta mute my mic for a second. Okay, back for a short bit. Nope. Let's go back to... Yeah, that's pretty awesomely textured, I think. We can come in and texture the deep slate too. We'll do that later. Oh, and we can do... That's another thing we could do. We haven't really messed with that yet. More detailing is... Let's get those out of there. If we do slabs, and then behind it... Now that means that there's going to be some areas in here where the roof is going to peek through, but that's okay. And I probably was going to drop down that area anyway. And this area is, yeah, I don't care if some of the roof peeks through. That's fine. Doesn't bother me. Oh, that's a little bit different. Interesting. Because that, however, is in here, in like the bedrooms. That would look a little bit weird. Well, that's got some, but not a whole lot. Where are the walls? Oh, the walls are where... Yeah, the walls are where the structural beams would be. Makes sense. What's down here? There might be room here. Oh, that's the bottom there. Well, we might be able to just cover it up on the inside. We'll figure that out later. We lost our other slab. Oh, and I really lost it because I haven't even placed one yet. The big question as well is, would you even be able to see or notice it from a distance? I think so. Well, maybe not from really far down. Yeah, probably not that much. Oh, that's a stair. Interesting. It's always fun when you go to grab a brick or block, and it's not the block that you think it is. So now we're missing... Missing you in our palette and you in our palette. Okay. I think here we're gonna let most of this texture stay. Because we're gonna be killing a lot of this texture over in the corner. We'll bleed some brick up into here. I'm gonna rough this a little more, because if water's pouring down the edge here, along the edge of the tower, that's where it's gonna be most heavily worn. Are you supposed to be here? 1, 2, 3. Weird. I don't think that's supposed to be there. We have stone on either side of each one of these. Yeah, that's... Oh, I think it's because I extended that whole thing up here, isn't it? Yeah, I moved this out. So that's a remnant from a while ago. And now I've lost my rough granite stairs. Okay. And then I think... Oh, smoke. We could try to do the same on these turrets. As if we start with some brick around the bottom. We don't have polished walls, do we? I don't think those exist. That just might be the best we get. A little brick at the bottom and then some mixed blocks at the top, and I'll probably build a filter for it and save myself a little bit of time, because it's really just randomizing how many of the polished granite blocks there are, because you don't really have any stairs on any of this except for at the bottom. All right. Back to daytime. And let's take a look at... I guess the next thing would be... we carry these all the way down. And the answer is probably. I don't see why they would stop early. And then... do we... add something like this? And then what if we change the top up here? These to stone to match the stone on the bottom. At least the front, maybe? Leave the back darker? No, because even the back layer here is darker. We could deep slate this. Oh, that sounds like there's lanterns in front of all of those. Let's check it out. I don't think I like that, actually. Which is kind of annoying, because that means having to have to replace all the lanterns again. That's okay. That's why we experiment. Figure out what we do and don't like. So if we... just replace the second row, what does that look like? I'm okay with that. The darker deep slate there kind of differentiates it from the bottom row a little bit. Makes them stand out a bit more. Alright, so if we have... we got a lot of deep slate stuff. Because we got bricks, we got cracked bricks, and then we have the tile. We haven't really used the tile much at all. What if we use a tile on this? Let's check it out. We go all the way up here, and we say, replace cobbled deep slate with deep slate tile. Replace cobbled deep slate with deep slate tiles. And then replace cobbled deep slate stairs with deep slate tile stairs. Ooh, it's darker, bolder. I don't hate it. Oh, well, of course. It doesn't do upside down stairs very well, does it? That's the problem with using these little codes. And then instead of jumping to bricks, what if we used the cobbled as kind of the texturing? Which the top would be a lot more worn than the bottom. Same kind of thing with the granite, right? Which then makes me think that this down here should be deep slate tiles? Deep slate tile slabs. Not every single one, but most of them. How's that look? Looks okay. Now I'm kind of questioning whether I should have added in some of the deep slate brick stairs to kind of blend it just a little bit. Because the cracked ones have a little bit of texture to them, which I think can work blending with the deep slate. I think that's a lot better. All right, I gotta run. Bye.